Before we get into what is linear economy, let us first know what is economy. As per Wikipedia, an economy is an area of the production, distribution and trade, as well as consumption of goods and services. Now, what is linear economy? Unlike circular, it has a start and an end. It starts with taking from the nature, that is, extraction of natural resources such as water, wood, minerals, stone, and fossil fuel. It goes without saying that there is large-scale exploitation of nature as this happens. The next step is to make. The extracted raw materials are processed to produce things such as chemical fertilizers, pesticides, plastics, cement, paper, cans, and such. This process emits greenhouse gases which adversely affect climate change. Besides, there is also the release of toxic wastes that pollute the soils and water, both groundwater and surface water. Whatever is produced needs to be sold or marketed. The idea is to create demand where there isn't. This is done by clever advertising and creative manipulation of minds, so that people tend to buy more, yearn for the latest stuff, and try something new. The more the market, the more that take and make. The result is that the society tends to consume stuff that are unsustainable for the environment, and unhealthy for their bodies, such as carbonated drinks in aluminum cans, chemical pesticides, plastic disposables, and the like. No wonder, there is an increase in diseases associated with unhealthy consumption of salty, fatty, and sugary stuff. The linear economy ends in disposal. All that which cannot be composted ends in garbage dumps or landfills, which again release greenhouse gases and toxic chemicals that pollute the soil and water. Besides, such disposal makes large areas unsuitable for agriculture and habitation. What happens to people, particularly the farmers and tribals who rely on nature for their livelihoods? As the forests disappear, water depletes, and soils get infertile, these people lose their livelihoods. Also, as general consumer mindsets tend to favor unsustainable goods, the traditional and sustainable products such as jute bags, bamboo furniture, or organic fertilizers do not find easy markets. Hence, those involved in making such traditional products are unable to sustain themselves. As a consequence, there is rural unemployment and increased migration from villages or forests to cities. Life in the city is not easy for them either. They do not have the right skills needed for the factories or for the markets. The new migrants add to the urban poverty at least till they find work. Mostly, they end up as casual labor and living in poor conditions. They work in or around the same factories which emit toxic wastes. They work hard for low wages. Many fall sick and their incomes are further affected. As the guardians of the farms and forests migrate to the cities, there is scope for further exploitation of the forests and natural resources. This is the full picture of tragic exploitation of nature, people, and resources. Do we want this linear economy to continue? Or do we want to be a game changer? There are solutions. Yes, solutions that take care of the planet and the people. Let us be part of the solution.